Previously, Chris and I got some of the interior walls up on our son's room in the second floor. Even though we had a few hiccups along the way with my terrible cutting skills on the skill saw and Chris forgetting to put the bathroom doorway into an entire wall, we still managed to get some framing done together. Watch as we attempt to lift the longest interior wall that spans 20 feet across Brooklyn's room, holding up the two-story fireplace on the other side.
Alright, so even though my clothes don't change, we are up here for another weekend. We ended up moving my sister-in-law yesterday. She actually decided to move from the coast up this way. She's about maybe a half hour from us. So she beat us to it. But so we did that all day yesterday, drove up and unloaded, unpacked, and then today we're hoping to get maybe some of these walls up in Brooklyn's room, and then that one that we already stood up but it's not in place there in Riley's room. But first we've got to get rid of this temporary mezzanine, which we're kind of undecided right now, after getting all our prices on windows and looking around, if we're gonna keep the downstairs living room wall that has the patio sliding door and the two windows the same way that it is, if we're gonna frame it a little smaller, or if we're gonna go bigger, which if we're gonna go bigger, I've got to take this current beam here that's for the header downstairs out and replace it with a full-length one, which then I need part of this mezzanine in here so I can build another wall up here to support these trusses to be able to take that out. So I think just unfortunately we'll have to rip it out, and then if I gotta build a section again, then that's what I do. But I can't do anything else until this is out here.
Morning guys, so the sun is shining and Chris has gone down to check on the kids. I am going to get cutting the wood for Riley's bathroom wall that goes across to block off where the storage room will be. So I'm going to get working on that while he's gone, and then we can get raising the rest of the walls up here. So he's have to cut the top bracing that he put in and then scoot the wall over a bit, so then when we put this new on that goes across where his ladder is, it'll all be plumbed. So Once we got the wall into place, we then moved on to leveling it all out and putting in any blocking needed for when the drywallers come for boarding. We then moved on to framing out the front doorways for Riley's room and this storage closet. But with the day being super clear, it also means it brings cold weather. Well, don't let the sunshine fool ya. My hands are turning to rigor mortis. Rigor mortis because they're so cold.
He comes in 4.5 on that side, we come in 4.5 on this side, then the door, and then it's a big chunk of wall.
Instead of this bigger little piece. I don't know, I can't really picture.
Do you want it? Like that. Even here, bigger space in the middle.
Yeah.
Or
No.
the wall's there, or you have this off center.
No, I want it number 1.
To be honest with you, these would cut the same size. Those flush on that end?
They are. I mean, I did a great job.
Come look over here and you can see your great job.
Something's wrong with your saw.
No, it's something wrong with the operator.
The operator is great. You love this operator.
I mean, it's any good.
What the hell are you talking about? After finally deciding on the size of the wall that will be in between both doorways, we get to work on framing the wall up.
Silhouettes of you are like a taunt. I really know just what you want. With you I don't ever feel calm. I can feel the sweat inside my palms. Play with me like cats and a string. You don't understand the pain it brings. You don't ever wanna give me wings. You don't ever wanna set me free. You know I'm addicted to you. Ain't it that you've been gifted with the evil voodoo? Got me coming back for more, even when I've been screwed. Dolls full of pins, pierce my heart straight through. I got issues in my head. I like you in my bed, but you keep me on red. Oh, everything is like a test. I better not text or I'll come off desperate.
But if I lay down and I play dead and I stay dead, baby you'll get sick of being the monster out of my head, under my bed, making something out of my night.
Okay, Chris and I are hopefully feeling strong after our long hike up the mountain, and we're going to attempt to raise up Brooklyn's bedroom wall, which is one of the biggest inside walls that we got. So wish us luck. Oh, some boulders. Okay. Real heavy?
Yeah. You want to help with Brooklyn, but Ready? 1, 2.
Oh, it's tight on my side. Holy frickin' hell, Chris. Okay.
Big breather. Don't move, bud.
Holy Toledo. Now get the come along. Frick.
You ready?
Yeah.
Chris's quick thinking to the rescue. He nailed on 2x4 chunks at the end of the bottom of the wall so that it didn't fall over the open edge. He also then attached almost like a kicker board to help hold it up so that if we let go, it stops onto those instead of us. Thanks, Chris.
We ended up getting Brooklyn's main long wall in yesterday. It was a bit of a struggle that we had to get it up above that roof truss there, which is sitting a little bit lower, so we had to pound it in a bit. Now, this wall, I guess was my biggest mistake of the whole project so far. Something between this exterior wall here and then the exterior wall over on this side were out of alignment by about 5/8 to 3/4 of an inch. So what then happened was I had to inset, this is Brooklyn's wall we just put up, from this one, that 5/8 to 3/4 of an inch, in order to line up out here with this wall. That doing so then also made it so there was a step where this wall here is in compared to, or out depending on how you look at it, compared to the wall on the bottom. So it's not the end of the world, but like I said, this wall and the wall over here are shifted from each other. So what I'll have to do is the wall down below here I'll have to fur out, and then this wall here on the inside I'll have to fur out so that it all sits flush once the drywall's on. So I still got to put in some pieces up top to nail the top in and straighten it out, and then I'll get on to probably making the walls for her bathroom. All right, doing a little layout on Brooklyn's bathroom. So her bathroom's 6'11" by 10'8". 6'6". Chalk it. Alright, so next we're going to frame up her front bathroom door, which gets a 32-inch pocket door. So we're going to, I believe, have a 65-inch opening on there.
Watch here.
You got a long time. So we're building a house and Georgia has absolutely no idea what we're doing. So I've forgotten that we're adding a piece of 3/4 inch plywood on the floor everywhere up here because of our in-floor heat in order to get our tubing in. Doing so, we're down to our last 2 doorways, which I finally remembered as I was framing it that I needed to increase the height by 3/4. So on this one, I've just put in a piece of 3/4 inch plywood. The last one, hopefully I'll catch it.
Okay, so there we go. We got Brooklyn's closet and her bathroom all in, and I think that's the last of the walls up here, other than having to fix the tops of the doorways because Chris didn't account for the 3/4 inch plywood for when we have the heated floor. So we'll have to fix that next time.
Thanks for watching. Don't forget to like, comment, and subscribe for more.